Hey there, Slay Nation. Just thought I'd do an update on the garden. Why don't we go inside and see what's going on? Let's take a look inside the Slay garden, see how things are going with all the heat and the rain this week. Everything has been growing really well. I have to give some individual updates on how things are looking, but wanted to maybe start with the vegetables that I planted the earliest. So this is kale. Decided to try kale this year. It's super healthy. It's taken a while to even get to this point, but I think now it'll start taking off. In the back we have carrots. Have thinned those out so that they start to develop a little bit more. And then right here we have spinach. These are rows of spinach, which some plants are good, some are not. I'd kind of give it a B, maybe B minus this year. The spinach is actually starting to be done. I've harvested some, but it hasn't grown as fast as I want. And with the heat, what ends up happening is it starts to bolt and you see these little flowers forming. And once it does that, it just doesn't taste as good. So I like to take these guys, come in here and clip some of the leaves and harvest those and use them for cooking or for eating or for whatever you want. So spinach, kale, and carrots you can plant much earlier than a lot of other things. They can tolerate colder weather. The other thing that you can plant way earlier, you plant the year before actually, is garlic. So you plant that in October. It's a bulb similar to flower bulbs like tulips and daffodils. So I planted that last October. Let's take a look at how that's doing. Here's what the garlic looks like. So I planted it last October. Now it's June and you can see it's probably 3 feet tall. It comes up in the springtime and it's really starting to form these little curlicues on top, which is actually the flower. So each plant will form a flower, and once it does that, it puts the energy into the flower, not into the bulb. So what you do is you cut those off. Those are called garlic scapes, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is a garlic scape, so it's the flower portion. You can see I just trimmed it off the top, and you can use these for cooking. I mean, a lot of people just throw them away or compost them, but you can actually use them. They're pretty good. Just cut them into 1 or 2 inch pieces and you can saute them, chop them up, put them in eggs, cook them with anything that you would have with stir fry. They kind of have a nice garlicky flavor and add a little bit of punch to whatever you're eating. So that's a Slay Garden update. Stay tuned for more updates on the different vegetables and things we have growing here. Shout out to BC for last day of school, Brookfield Central. Congratulations, seniors, and hope everyone has a great summer. Stay Slay.